Twin Falls High School is a school that strives for excellence. Our sports teams take the necessary steps in order to represent our high school in a beneficial way.
Sports are a positive thing. They teach athletes how to enjoy competition, master new skills, be a team player, and have good sportsmanship, enhance self-esteem while learning life lessons. Sports are extracurricular activities that support educational objectives of the school.
With all 17 athletic teams having a GPA over 3.0 and an average GPA being 3.42, TFHS stops at nothing to achieve greatness, not only on the playing field but also in the classroom.
Twin Falls High School not only has excelling athletes but also a distinguished coaching staff and athletic director. Twin Falls High School does not stop at just coaches and athletes. Parents are also a major contributor to the experience.
Parents are expected to be positive role models and are encouraged to attend and support all school activities. However, some parents have negative effects without knowing it and can tarnish the experience.
I think a parent's role should be that they should support their kids and that they should make sure that their kids know that they are there for them whenever they need to talk about playing time or anything like that, but they shouldn't intervene and get into the coach's business.
Because I know I feel better if I look out in the crowd and I see my parents cheering me on, and I know it wouldn't make me feel very good if my parents never came to any of my games.
I've seen many parents go to extreme measures due to their jealousy during athletics, and not only does it hurt their own kid, but it hurts the rest of the team.
Don't always be so negative with the athlete after a game or in general. Be too negative.
I don't think they should come right out and tell you everything you did wrong. I think it's the parents' role to still be positive, and even if you did play a bad game, they shouldn't tell you everything that you did wrong.
Well, a parent's role should be to encourage their athlete in any possible way.
I think it's really important that overall you're just very positive and encouraging to your athlete, that you want to show them that you are proud of them.
And they let you know that's not the end of the world, because you know that there will be more games to come.
I think the parents' biggest role should be just supporting them, coming to their games, being a positive influence on them, because I think parents are a big reason that kids like to play the sports that they do, and so that'll keep them going in the sport.
Well, sometimes their kid might not be doing as well as they want them to be, and that they know their potential and what they can be doing.
I think parents just get overly competitive and try to live through their kids, especially if a parent played that sport, they want to live through their kids one more time, and so I think they just get overly competitive.
I think the most obnoxious thing a parent can do during a sporting event is to argue with the referee or the umpire, because it gives the entire team a bad reputation along with the other parents.
Just overall being supportive, and specifically just being supportive in what that player wants to do and what they enjoy, and just showing up to games and being the parent that they want to see on the sidelines, and just overall just having positive encouragement and being a good supporter.
I think it's important that the parent takes the sport just as seriously as the kid does. So if the kid wants to have fun with the sport, then the parent should too. But if the kid wants to take it seriously, then the parent should join them in doing that.
Dear parents,
the way you treat us
after our sporting event
affects us more than you think.
All right, here we go. Hole 9. Remember what Dad said. Keep eye on the ball and stand up straight. Oh wait, also I have to keep my head down. Mom's watching. I hope I do good. Well, okay. Here we go. Slow backswing. Oh, not my best shot. Okay. Mom always says don't overshoot. So that's what I need to focus on. Okay. Eye on the ball. Don't slouch. Feet set. I put this in and it'll be even. That's good enough, right? I hope so. Oh, missed that putt. They're probably so disappointed. I know I'll hear about this later.
When parents lose perspective, they can ruin the experience for not only their child, but teammates, coaches, and especially officials.
Keep it positive. I mean, you think about what your child needs. I mean, parents are so impassioned. I'm a parent myself. I love watching my kid play sports, and gosh, there's so many things that I want to say to them during the game, but remember that they have coaches, and the coaches are there for a reason. Let them coach, let their kids play, and you just need to cheer them on. Keep it as positive as possible. I think we've all seen where, parents had to be asked to leave the sporting event because they kind of stepped over the boundaries of acceptable behavior. But I think some of the worst ones I've seen is actually where parents from opposing teams are yelling at each other from across, the gym or across the football field, and it turns into a personal conflict. And I just think that's just so negative because it impacts the players, it impacts the kids. So when they see their parents behaving like that and having arguments and even, physical confrontations with other fans from other schools, I think it just impacts everybody that's just trying to play the sport negatively. So those are the ones that I hate to see.
Okay. Recently, parents at Twin Falls High School were asked to complete an anonymous survey regarding their own parental characteristics during a sport. Twin Falls High School athletes were asked to complete the same survey about their parents. The questions were exactly the same, the only difference was the result.
Here is a bar graph of the parent assessment results. Parents were asked to rank themselves on a scale from 0 to 5, 5 being the best, 0 being the worst. Questions ranged from, do you emphasize the importance of hard work, to, do you avoid focusing the majority of conversations at home on the sport?
Here is a bar graph of the athlete survey for their parents. Athletes were asked to rank their parents on a scale from 0 to 5, 5 being the greatest. Questions range from, do your parents avoid trying to coach you even when you already have a coach? Parents treat you the same following wins and losses.
As you can see by the side-by-side comparison, the parent view of themselves and the athlete view of their parents were dramatically different.
Remember that positive parents contribute to a positive season.
I hope you've learned from this video and can further your knowledge of being a positive parent.
And please think before you act.
Athletes, good luck in your sports season. And
Go Bruins!